I once stood on the edge of a bridge, the night swallowing my fears as addiction whispered lies louder than my hope. But that night wasn't the end. It was the beginning of a fight I never knew I was capable of. Addiction isn't just about the substance, it's about the isolation, the shame, the constant battle with your own mind. I faced days where getting out of bed felt like climbing a mountain. The cravings weren't just physical, they were memories, regrets, and the deafening silence of loneliness. What saved me wasn't some magic pill or a single moment of clarity. It was a mosaic of small, deliberate actions. First, I learned to map my triggers like a detective tracking a suspect. I journaled every thought, every craving, coloring my darkest moments to understand their shape. Then, I built a fortress of support, not just counselors or meetings, but real people, friends and strangers who saw me beyond my mistakes. One strategy changed everything. I turned my pain into purpose. Each time the urge struck, I reached out to someone else struggling, sharing my story raw and unfiltered. Helping others became my anchor, transforming my darkest cravings into sparks of hope for someone else. I created simple rituals, a morning walk to feel the sun on my face, a gratitude list that grounded me, breathing exercises that calmed the storm inside. Recovery is messy. Some days I fell hard, but every fall taught me resilience. The power to rise didn't come from never failing, but from refusing to stay down. Now, I stand not as a victim of addiction, but as a guide lighting the way. I see others trapped in the shadows, and I show them the tiny steps toward light, like choosing one moment of honesty, one act of self-care, one connection instead of isolation. If you're watching this and feel lost, know this. Your journey is your own, but you don't have to walk it alone. Start by naming one trigger, reach out to one person, or simply breathe deeply for 1 minute. Transformation doesn't require perfection, it demands persistence. Your path to healing begins in the smallest, most courageous step you take today.